What's good, people? Just thought I would bring out this video where they talk about the nerf and buffs of Streets of Rage 4. And plus, to be honest with you, just gonna say this: I've been noticing that Jordy from Jordy, I think that's his name, from Guard Crush Games, announced the nerfs and buffs of the current Shiva, as y'all can see on the screen here, where it said final crash is faster, does more damage, and has less recovery, launch properties. And then the next one says flying kick does less damage, has less invincibility, and it has more recovery. Wow, ain't that something? I'll explain all this up in here. And saying Spirit Pawn has less invincibility, more recovery. Back attack can be followed by a launching kick. Yep. Air Serechu. Oh, couldn't even Serechukin. I couldn't even pronounce that doggone name. Has more recovery on ground. Alternate defense special. Now launches standing enemies and has better OTG launch. Okay. And then Shiva clone special moves do not heal with bloodthirst. But clone star move still does. And then default air down special has a larger and higher hitbox. Launches higher. So okay. So starting with the final crash though. So for the final crash, they made it become more useful, where it's now faster and more powerful. However, you have to know how to use it correctly. And when you do, you'll be a force to be reckoned with less recovery. And I'm thinking you right now shouldn't be left in the open to get hit, which should be a good thing, cause it was that moment where you do the final crash up in the air, but then land on your feet. But though it was a moment that once you do that final crash as you're up in the air, you're gonna get uppercutted or get kicked somewhere. Like, damn. So good thing they had that changed up. So yeah, things been switching at the moment. So let alone with the fly kick. So I'm gonna talk about that next. So my word about that is, for the flying kick, I'd be crushing the hell out of people with the flying kick. Knowing that, to me, that tends to be more powerful. And yes, I did beat the arcade mode on the Mania Plus difficulty with this move. Just that one time. I also played the boss rush mode and crushed every boss with the flying kick. Not just that, but connecting my attacks with that as well. So yeah, I've been using the flying kick of it so much, but now that the flying kick's been nerfed, that's when things got switched up. I'm pretty sure I may not be able to use the alternate blitz of it. But I still might use it. Yeah, I might use it. But if I do use it, I don't have to use it that much. Once when the patch releases. Though the flying kick, man, that used to be pure gold. Yeah, using that flying kick became pure gold. Right now, they just reduced it and everything. But though it could be a good thing, since they patch it, you'll take less risk of it and somehow receive no damage. Which that could be good news somehow. But though I'm not sure. So, but though when you be using the flying kick, however, you can still get hit. Cause like, come on, the flying kick is supposed to be a real good blitz, but right now, since they nerfed it, I'm pretty sure it may be unusable at the moment. So, hell well. Moving on to the Spirit Palm. So, to be honest, I gotta tell you about that doggone Spirit Palm, man. I watched so many people spam the hell out of this Spirit Palm move and went through 100+ levels of it. Like, wow. I mean, especially, in this, yeah, they be using the Spirit Palm to get to 100+ levels, or maybe 200 and some levels, or 300 or 500. Like, I don't think no one ever could get to 500 levels in a survival mode now, cause could you imagine someone going to 500 levels of using this Spirit Palm on so many enemies and bosses? Wow. In a survival mode? That's crazy. That's crazy to witness. But though, I doubt that'll ever happen. So, I mean, yes, I was one of them. But I didn't get that damn far. Knowing that, hey, I could still get hit. When using the Spirit Palm, probably from behind. Like, damn. In the survival mode. Or the arcade mode. But though for the arcade mode, you don't get to use all those perks and stuff. But though you use it, you use all offensive special and try to recover it somehow. Then, let's see. But yet, Spirit Palm is a pretty cool offensive special. So, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah. For the back attack. So let's see, the back attack can be followed by a launching kick. Okay. So yeah, if you do a back attack, then you might as well go for the flying kick move, something like that. So yeah, that could be a pretty good combo right there. So in the air, for the air, Serenchukin has more recovery on the ground, where hey, you can at this moment just move away from getting hit or something like that. But though I'm not sure, y'all can leave y'all comments. How can I say this? Y'all can leave that in the comments section on your thoughts about that. Then the alternate defensive special. How can I say this? Let me go back. The alternate defensive special now launches standing enemies and has better OTG launch. Okay. Now that should be good. That way, yeah, once when the enemy stands there, as you're trying to, throw down, that's a good sign right there. Then let's see. Then moving on to in fact, I could have explained about the alternate defense special, but y'all can leave that in the comments because I probably ain't got much to say about that. Though, however, I ain't been using it that much because I somehow ain't even know how I gotta use it. So So the Shiva clone special moves do not heal with Bloodthirst. Clone Star does. The Clone Star move still does. Default air special down. Default air. Default air down special has a larger and higher hitbox. Okay, now with the Shiva clone, so the Shiva clone, I'm kind of thinking that could be known as the Spirit Palm. But though, I'm not sure about that, so y'all can correct me if I'm wrong on that. So Shiva clone cannot heal you when taking Bloodthirst. Whereas you activate the Spirit Palm, you're not getting healed from that. But the Clone Star, however, which should be known as the Spirit Dance, but hey, but I'm not sure if that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the Clone Star is the Spirit Dance. If so, then okay, I could be right. But if I'm wrong, y'all can tell me what that is. So, but yeah, the good thing is, hey, Spirit Palm can still heal you. No, not the Spirit Palm. The Spirit Dance can still heal you, which is really good. Which is a good thing. Because for an example, let's say that your health is low, and it's either your health is either half, or how can I say this? You have half a health, or your health is below, and then I activate the Star move with the Spirit Dance, and then the Spirit Dance, so the clones, or the Clone Stars rather, just hit the enemies, and along with tactical support. If anybody ever plays the survival mode of it, the health should recover when taking Bloodthirst. So once again, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong off of that. So also the default air special seems pretty cool, and I've been trying to do that. Yeah, I've been trying to do that kind of move in the air, but which it probably really is connected. Some of y'all should know what it really means, what it really is, and how it's been done. But yet the hitbox was also just gonna say where the higher hitbox launches higher. So okay. So once when that happens, there you can get a drop on multiple enemies. Yeah, you can get a drop on multiple enemies and lay down a bunch of combos like crazy. But though, to be honest, I could be wrong off of that. So therefore, we shouldn't be ahead of ourselves until the patch release, because it may not be like how we all thought it would be. So that's for my thoughts about this. To me, it could be good and bad news at the same time, to be honest with you. I've been using Shiva's alternate release as a flying, known as the flying kick for months. Throwing down so many moves with it. And plus, the flying kick is really my all-time favorite. Especially using the flying kick to beat the arcade mode of the Mini Plus difficulty with it. But when I first played them, and I didn't use the flying kick of it somehow, but I used that other move instead, or his other moves, I really didn't do well with them. That was after when I played Max in arcade difficulty, and I clearly failed to him doing using that. Yeah, I clearly failed because I kept spamming that defense special so many times and got mashed. Got one-shotted. So, especially on the Mania Plus difficulty. I mean, I can beat it on the other modes with Max, but not Mania or Mania Plus difficulty. So So I was thinking something was gonna be wrong with it. I thought, or how can I say this? I thought I could beat him. I thought I could beat the Mania Plus difficulty with Max, but I was wrong. But at least I got to, stage 12 with him. But still didn't get it done. Because I was trying to figure out how I was supposed to beat the Mania Plus difficulty arcade. And plus, some people was telling me that I should pick Shiva because of how overpowered he really is. And yeah, like I said before, I played him one time in the arcade Mania Plus difficulty. I failed. But then when I changed things up and I played him again, then yeah, I conquered it. Yeah, I really, really conquered him. So, yeah, I conquered him and did a lot better. But as for the survival mode goes, man. I did say that Shiva is my best option. And look at what happened. Yeah, look at what happened, man. Cause the furthest I've gotten to was 37, and I did break. And then I went past. How can I say this? I went past 35. So therefore, that was my new record. So yeah, 37 was my new record playing as Shiva. And whew, but it was an awesome run though. And not only he was a fun character, but he's really addicting, especially playing in survival mode. I mean, so in other words, at this moment, for like months later, or before I go into months later, I mean, I was really bragging on him. I was really bragging about him, talking about how dominant and powerful he really is. Until for months later, I was able to witness that he's been nerfed. Like, wow. This is crazy. But with him getting nerfed, I think that turns out to be a terrible decision to do. But at the same time, it should be understandable, because some of his moves can get you left in the opening, and when that happens, you get hit for it. Man, don't you just hate? I mean, in fact, don't you just hate when after you use a special attack, especially laying in so many combos on so many enemies, you get knocked off? Because I know I do. Yeah, man, I know I hate getting knocked off after gaining so much momentum of it. It's really irritating and painful to go through that kind of BS. Since they nerfed Shiva, I changed up the alternate bit. I came from going from the alternate blitz to this time back to the original blitz, known as the final crash. Because at first I really wasn't feeling it when I first used it, until I was able to witness a few other people on YouTube use it once when. Yeah, they were using the final crash, cause when I watched these YouTubers using the final crash, I'm like, wow, okay. So they were using the final blitz, where once when you use the final blitz, you get to add an extra jump to that and throw down some combos on the enemies in the. Yeah, how can I? No, I'm finna go back. Yeah, once when you go for the final crash blitz, and you add in the extra jump, throw down some combos on the enemies in the air by either elbowing them to the ground, or kicking them across the screen, or just keep on laying in combos in the air continuously. You know, however you want to do it. But hey, but that will be posted in the in fact it will be in the link. In fact, the link will be in the description for y'all, so that way y'all can see for yourselves on how I did it. Cause man, whew, I was a beast of it though. No, you know, he could still be playable. In fact, yeah, he's still fun to play it. He's still fun to play with regardless. In the survival mode, especially. But they still haven't announced the they still haven't announced the release date of the patch yet. So when they do, I'll try to keep y'all updated. So, but the question is, y'all. But the question is to everyone: will Shiva still be the weapon when the patch release? Will he still be fun to play as? I really don't know. I just hope he's not weakened and become a below average character, because I really enjoy playing the Shiva for about a year, and he's still my favorite character to this day. And when the patch comes out, we're gonna see how this will turn out when we play as Shiva. Whether it's gonna be in the arcade or survival mode. So at this point, I'm just hoping they just don't ruin it. I hope that Shiva it really isn't ruined. So, cause I'm already getting the fact that he may not be overpowered anymore. But hey, we'll see. We will see about that. So yeah, but though hey, Shiva is really a dominant character. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. In fact, he's been my favorite since the day he's been released for the downloadable content. Man, he can throw down on everybody. So, whew. But hey, I'm gonna let y'all enjoy the gameplay at this moment. So, also be sure to leave a comment. Or how can I say? I'm finna go back saying this. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Other than that, I'm through talking. So, y'all enjoy the rest of the gameplay.